Hello, and welcome to another Throwback Thursday video from Muhlenberg County Public Libraries. Today, we're going to talk about the life of a very influential man in Muhlenberg County with a personal connection for us. Since tomorrow would be the 169th birthday of W.G. Duncan, we're celebrating him in today's video. William Graham Duncan was born on September 4, 1851 in Scotland to Andrew and Mary Smith Duncan. His family immigrated to the United States when he was a child, and he grew up here. The family had been involved in coal mining in Scotland and entered the same business here in the States. They briefly settled in Pennsylvania, but very quickly moved to Airdrie, Kentucky to work in Robert Alexander's coal and iron operations there. W.G., as he was known, became involved in the coal business along with his elder family members when he became an adult. In 1873, at the age of 22, he partnered with his father Andrew and Colonel Henry McHenry to form the McHenry and Eccles Coal Company, which operated mines in both of those towns in Ohio County. He would continue his involvement in the coal industry for the rest of his life. In 1899, W.G. Duncan moved from McHenry to Greenville. Here he started his own company, the appropriately named W.G. Duncan Coal Company, with a mine at Luzerne. He opened a second mine in 1903 at a location that would come to be known as Graham, after his own middle name. The town of Graham, which of course still exists, grew up around and was named for this mine and, by extension, for Mr. Duncan himself. In 1911, Mr. Duncan was living in a large Queen Anne-style home at 117 South Cherry Street in Greenville, but he decided he wanted to downsize. He contracted Joseph & Joseph architectural firm in Louisville to design and build a Spanish mission-style bungalow at 122 South Cherry Street. When the building was complete, Mr. Duncan named it Thistle Cottage in honor of the national emblem of his native Scotland. Original plaques can still be seen on the pillars outside of 122 South Cherry Street, bearing Mr. Duncan's initials and his Thistle Cottage name for the house. W.G. Duncan died at Thistle Cottage on June 10, 1929 at the age of 77. His body was removed to Louisville and interred at Cave Hill Cemetery there. Mr. Duncan's home was passed down through the family, eventually ending up in the hands of W.G.'s grandson, Hamilton Richardson Duncan, who donated it to the city in the mid-1980s to be used as a museum. The facility opened in spring 1989 as the Duncan Cultural Center. Muhlenberg County Public Libraries took over operations of the center in 2013, at which time the building reverted to its original name of Thistle Cottage, and continues to operate now as a museum and archives under the umbrella of the library system. We'll be sharing more information about our own Thistle Cottage in later videos. In addition to the home itself, our collection at Thistle Cottage includes some of Mr. Duncan's belongings, including the photo album we showed earlier, and some fishing trophies that he won during his lifetime. Mr. Duncan was an avid fisherman, and he often took trips to Miami to enjoy his hobby. He was a founding member of the Miami Anglers Club, and newspaper articles announcing his death in 1929 even referred to him as a fisherman supreme. These items and more are part of the permanent collection at Thistle Cottage in Mr. Duncan's honor. Thistle Cottage remains closed for now due to the COVID-19 pandemic and ongoing building renovations, but we can't wait to welcome our community back into the building in the future to see Mr. Duncan's beautiful home, as well as both the permanent and temporary exhibits we have on display there. In the meantime, we're happy to provide videos such as this one to stay engaged with our community. That's all for today, but thanks for watching this week's Throwback Thursday video, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media for more videos, including, but not limited to, family activities every Friday, Monday staff recommendations, and of course, more Throwback Thursday videos from us every week. Have a great week!